What's up everyone, it's Paul and LaFawn bringing you another Overwatch League recap video. Seoul absolutely embarrassed the Spark only one short week ago, and without drastic changes from the Spark, it might be a similar story this week.
The Spark were completely outclassed in that match, unable to get anything going. With no pressure from the tanks or the DPS of Spark, Seoul were able to run off mechanics and out-frag their way to a win. Hangzhou needs to be more efficient and decisive in their planning if they want any chance in this series.
Dynasty going to go with a much slower comp. So we discussed this a little bit, I know on Plat Chat, and me and Josh had a bit of an argument, and I thought we would see more of the composition. You see Seoul running, and then people just kind of ignoring the Echo and running through it. Didn't think we'd see that, where the Winston, you have the Reinhardt just pin the Echo, as this is a clean fight here for Seoul Dynasty.
Yeah, I don't know how often we're going to see a Reinhardt manage to get a charge kill on an Echo, but the Dynasty, I mean, they tipped us off, Matt, with their choice of supports here, with the Moira and the Lucio. Kind of implies that you maybe don't see a ton of Echo from them. They're playing a very classical composition here, and they managed to catch Bebe.
Go to the front line. The advantage that Hangzhou has in that regard is that their front line's a little bit more mobile. They can move around, obviously, get to places faster, but I just don't know if it's going to be impactful, because you see Seoul Dynasty, look at this, they just leave the damage dealers on the point, they just run right through.
Well, Adora has no sightlines if there's no threat.
But the EMP's got to be good, or else Seoul's going to clean sweep this point.
All right, Adora has a chance. He's finally been able to build up his duplicate here, so a chance to maybe make some sort of play. Maybe he does copy the Reinhardt from Gesture, who may not be alive to even be copied. Adora is able to burst him down with a focus beam. Godsby over the top of the point now has an EMP, but the Spark just need to be really careful. They don't want to spend too much here. Gushue, Primal Rage, I think they're happy conceding that, but the rest of the DPS especially need to hold on. They have a long stall to play here while they control the point.
Yeah, it's going to be...
All right, well, in that case, just despite even to try and hold on and avoid that. So, Adora, double to glide over the battlefield for the time being. Sticky Bomb's thrown in the direction of Prophet. It's the D.Va self-destruct that was blocked by Gesture. Prophet goes down a focusing beam now, and a self-destruct from a shield forces Godspeed to translocate on out. Adora gets shattered there. It was, of course, copying the D.Va. Gesture happy enough just to get that duplicated target out and prevent here, Matt. Get rid of this Winston, but he's got Primal Rage and he's sticking around.
Yeah, he's going to be hard to displace off the point now, as he's just knocking players from Seoul Dynasty all over the place to get a hack on a Gesture again. But the longer this fight goes, Mitch, and the more it hangs on the point and in close quarters, it favors Seoul Dynasty so massively.
I mean, he got tired of waiting for the Spark to come to him. I think Seoul realized that the Spark would concede him that, but they don't have that luxury because it's 98% and counting now. Gesture's just going to try and stall. The longer he stays alive there, yep. The longer his team have to finish the round, and the Seoul Dynasty off of a strong start will take Mecha Base here on Busan.
And they're able to do it just
to force that Echo to have to go back to some healing or to take away their pump.
Yeah, it's just like when you see two Pharahs just kind of poking at each other, shooting at each other. Well, maybe not, as that'll be a Discord Orb onto Adora, and then the Sticky Bumps finish him off. So Prophet gets first blood, he'll take out Godspeed. You've been able to play so many different things at a high level.
Yeah.
And you're going to see some nutty plays, I believe, from Prophet in the future.
Well, we had Dante versus Rascal today in the earlier matches, and that was like the perfect Echo face-off in that regard. So Seoul control the point, but they lose Midoshin here. Godspeed is able to get in there with the help of a Discord Orb. The Spark, despite this, not super confident about pushing forward to the point. So they do make the push now. Prophet goes down, so they should be feeling a little bit safer, but they've let this go on a little long, and they've given Seoul a little bit more time, not only for Fitz to charge up EMP, but for the rest of the reinforcements to arrive. Midoshin respectively to make sure that their lights aren't turned out for good.
They get Gushue
sitting on back. Yeah, he had a Discord Orb on him as well. That was nice placement there from Bebe. Fitz, okay, he was about to get hacked, so he gets out immediately. Prophet now, Laura is going to copy a D.Va. I mean, there's going to be a self-destruct not too far away at this rate. So easy to build that ultimate up there as Echo. Midoshin is going to stay at a line of sight, almost expecting it to happen. Gesture gets two though. Bebe and IDK go over the edge, and Adora's bomb really isn't given too much respect. No one's bothered by it. With the Seoul Dynasty, still need to finish this fight. They had to clean the point, and Adora drops in and finishes off Gesture.
Yeah, you got Godspeed still here as well for the Hangzhou Sparks. So we'll see as Godspeed, Rhea do fall. Yeah, what about this? What about that? I mean, people forget, like, he was like clear-cut one of the best Winstons, if not the best in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. He's definitely in the conversation, Matt. The Reinhardt left a bit to be desired, but that's not really the issue here, is it? Gesture is down. 70% and counting those still for the Dynasty. They have to be so careful here. They either need to, they can't commit to this fight like using EMP without the rest of his team there. We'll see if that comes back to bite him though. Fitz backed up, Defense Matrix covering him for the time being. Gesture takes a huge hit as he goes forward. He got his corner as soon as he hit the ground and then stunned up to dive.
See her when they return,
Well,
although he will get Mercy back.
That's right. So when Mercy was out of the pool, everyone was like, oh, Echo's not going to have that safety. And then seeing 2 hit-stand DPS also removed, 2 of the most prolific ones, kind of makes you think, well, okay, maybe there's not much to threat. They can be a little bit hard to hit sometimes, but Rhea gets desuited, 25% and counting that. Focusing beam, yeah, Adora is able to chase so effectively. If there's a half-health target, I mean, they're more likely than not just going to get taken down. You can glide on after them and pick them up. Throwing dynamite in. They go for the Bob, though. Bob trundles across the point. Just bangs on into the post there like a rugby player that's had too many burgers for lunch. It's going to be Prophet going down though. Theodora is going to copy the Winston on the point now, and this is a great position to be close to Primal Rage. This could be nasty. Checks the point, then sees 2 support. He's now available. He uses it. Gooseway used his Primal as well, and I called it. Oh god, it is an absolute madhouse here. A lot of juggling going around, but this ain't certain Soleil. This is the Overwatch League. Prophet down to Rhea, self-destruct and a Transcendence in desperation on point for the Seoul Dynasty. Bomb over the top. Bob blink it away with the wrist-mounted cannon, and Fitz has to do some serious lifting now to change the fate of the Dynasty. All right, not too bad at all. Couple quick kills on the backside there, but Seoul are down to just a couple players, and the Spark Mat, they can push back in.
You know, they're just pushing in, maybe trying to get some more ultimate percent.
I'm sure it's a great view.
I mean, they're trying to set up a dive, but the rest of the members of the Seoul Dynasty still stuck at the choke.
Adora even be able to use the sticky bombs to zone. So Gesture gets in, he actually gets towards Gooseway, but he takes way more damage.
So much more damage than Gooseway on the... It almost just kind of shows they don't really feel like they're ready for it, as this will be an EMP that comes in from Godspeed. Probably didn't even need it, to be honest. I mean, the D.Va just fell off the side, so...
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it secures an EMP though. That was a big one. Bebe still having to get the Transcendence out there, and that's the most important part. Seoul Dynasty struggling to shut down the Zenyatta play here, and with Rhea finally getting desuited, the main tanks are traded. Prophet now might have to step up and provide some of that big damage, but a Spark just got in the shape. They went up to the Honey Lodge for a little bit of a henshin.
And the Spark here can play passive, right? They have the EMP, they use it, they take out Prophet, so you're not going to have the ability to get a duplicate. Adora, he'll turn into a Winston now, so now you have 84 HP on the point.
And the cleave on this gun makes it too easy! Adora now in Primal Rage again, and Gesture's gone down. Rhea's self-destruct has made sure of that, and the Seoul Dynasty aren't making any progress here. There will be no uphill climb through the streets of Eichenwald for them at this rate. Michelle desuited now. There had to be a translocate on out by Fitz, and oh my giddy aunt. Seoul Dynasty are lacking the gumption here on our second match. In fact, without taking a lot of damage and stressing their healing resources, now they can actually go for the throat.
It's just, let's see how they decide to engage. As Gesture gets tagged up, so does Gooseway. Gooseway will end up falling, gets hit with a Discord Orb. So, you think Hangzhou?
What is Adora doing? He went in on his own. That was so aggressive. Was he trying to force the Transcendence? He went and duplicated his Zenyatta and then got picked off almost instantly. Whatever it was, it seems to have worked.
And Ocean dies, doesn't even get the Transcendence off.
That should be enough.
There to try and make a play, get some damage. He's 40% in ult charge behind Adora here. That's massive, and you're going to see Godspeed hit a big EMP here.
That is sizable. Toby, Michelle, Prophet, Vidocin, well, he didn't have a chance to really do much with that. Gooseway made sure that he capitalized on the EMP set up. And that'll be it. The Dynasty, again, watch these guys very closely. Watch where they head there. Well, the reality is the rally was going to come out, and you can't get rid of that armor with an EMP, so wouldn't really have done too much. It's not like shutting down a sound barrier here, but okay, Prophet goes down. Gooseway got caught by Fitz while he was going for the Primal Rage, but Adora now gets to step up. And, oh god, the one-upmanship now between Echo players and any of their counterparts on the same team must be at all-time highs right now, because Adora got to be Gooseway for a few seconds, and he did him justice.
You saw Godspeed.
Prophet is going to copy Brigitte here, and he's able to get a rally off, so the Dynasty have a bit of durability going to this next fight. That transformation is over though. Prophet is now back into normal Echo form. And
this is ugly.
Oh my! Gooseway just took Prophet out in mid-air. He jumps up, got one swing, jumped again and got a second one. Michelle's having to get 2k now with that bomb, but Fitz is going to get taken down immediately after goes to the EMP. Michelle saved this fight in quite a way. Gooseray maybe didn't have to focus all of his attention on the Echo, but that was ungodly. Adora's in trouble. Prophet's going to run him down, and then a Dynasty have the numbers to finally take the point. It was very close, Matt, but they will nothing out of it.
Down. But look at where Gesture was at that time and the rest of the team. Nobody was anywhere close. I mean, they didn't try and follow him up a defense matrix or nothing.
Okay, Adora copies the Sombra here. It's so interesting. So, Prophet in trouble. Again, that Uzi from long
Now Michelle back in, try and fight it up.
Gesture forced to jump to safety, focusing beam, almost cuts him down. He's just having to get out of there though. Gesture and Prophet are removed, so the spark, yeah. Gesture was so low and Godsby saw where he was diving to. The focusing beam from Adora put him so low, and just a quick little Sombra follow-up, and that's all she wrote.
And this is where you would love to know like the calling structure of a team like Seoul Dynasty, because it seems like Gesture's trying to engage but nobody's with him.
Huge damage on Gesture, forcing him away, but then is able to copy him as well. Whether it's frustration or a sense of resignation, Matt, the Seoul Dynasty are charging on him now. They know they've got to go for it, and this is going about as you'd expect. Vidos's been taken out real early from that Primal Rage, and the rest of the Dynasty crumble. What an absolute shambles this team currently finds themselves in. An unmitigated disaster for the...
Able to get Vidoshin, and then also their own EMP. And Hangzhou is able to get it.
This is what Gooseray was able to do there in that last fight. He found Vidoshin. I mean, how do you play Zenyatta against this, bro? Like, just watching it. It's whether it's Winston, whether it's D.Va, Echo, or Sombra, everything is extra lethal to you. Let's not even mention the fact that EMP stripped you.
They gave up the point, and look at that. The Spark literally just walked right in and got it.
Yeah, Prophet duplicates a Sombra here. I mean, this is desperation just to try and turn the tide to the big EMP. Godsby already got gears. Oh my! That is brutal! Prophet now is just going to be forced. Oh, he's so sad right now.
Fitz's EMP
Feeling
is
much
good,
more
though.
much more like lost than his namesake. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to have two EMPs in a fight. Michelle somehow being kept alive there. The Sparks still want to push forward though. Forced to translocate there from Fitz. Godsby was so close to hack him, and Adora now is starting to just... I'll be honest, man, he's just airdropping these.
Try to take that point back with double brig on the point.
Chance here for Rhea to set up a self-destruct. Gooseray also with Primal Rage. Time is right with Transcendence on the plate. A Spark are hungry, and it's time to dig in. Gesture down, Focus Beam's able to finish off that main tank, and Adora takes 5. But the Dynasty didn't even have that long, Matt. It's already over in a flash, and the Spark have just dismantled.
To stay up to date with all things Overwatch League, make sure to check out one of our other recap videos.